Hey thrill seekers. Welcome back to the Bedtime Banshee. Today, I'm diving into a spine-chilling true story from my trip to Yellowstone National Park that'll leave you questioning what lurks in the wilderness. Grab a blanket, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. It was supposed to be a relaxing weekend in Yellowstone. Jamie and I had been planning this camping trip for months, a chance to escape the city and immerse ourselves in nature. We found a secluded spot, far from the crowded campgrounds, where we could truly be alone with the wilderness. As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, we set up our tent and started a small fire. The forest around us was serene, the only sounds the crackling of the fire and the distant call of an owl. But as darkness fell, an uneasy feeling settled over me. The forest seemed to close in, the shadows deepening, hiding unseen things. Jamie noticed my discomfort. "You okay, Alex?" they asked, poking at the fire with a stick. "Yeah, just. It's really quiet out here," I replied, trying to shake off the feeling. Jamie laughed. "That's the point, isn't it? To get away from all the noise." I forced a smile. "You're right. I'm just not used to it." After dinner, Jamie decided to gather more firewood. "I'll be right back," they said, grabbing the flashlight and heading into the trees. Minutes passed, then half an hour. I started to worry. "Jamie?" I called out, but there was no response. The forest swallowed my voice. Then, I heard it. "Alex, help me." It was Jamie's voice, faint but unmistakable. I grabbed my own flashlight and plunged into the woods, following the direction of the call. "Jamie, where are you?" I shouted. "Over here." The voice replied, but it seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere. I stumbled through the underbrush, the beam of my flashlight cutting through the darkness. Suddenly, I came across Jamie's hat, lying on the ground. There was a dark stain on it, blood? My heart pounded. "Jamie!" I called again, desperation creeping into my voice. In the distance, I saw a figure standing among the trees. It was Jamie. Relief washed over me, but as I approached, something felt wrong. Jamie wasn't moving, just standing there, facing away from me. "Jamie, are you okay?" I asked, slowing my pace. The figure turned, and I gasped. It was Jamie's face, but the eyes were wrong, too large, too bright, reflecting the light like an animal's. "Alex," it said, but the voice was distorted, like a bad recording. I took a step back. What are you?" The thing smiled, revealing teeth that were too sharp, too many. "Come closer, Alex," it beckoned. Terror gripped me, and I turned and ran. Behind me, I heard it following, its footsteps unnaturally fast. I dodged between trees, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The thing was gaining on me, its presence a malevolent force at my back. Just when I thought I couldn't run any longer, I burst out of the forest and back into our campsite. I collapsed by the fire, panting. To my astonishment, Jamie was there, sitting by the tent, nursing a wounded arm. "Alex, where have you been?" Jamie asked, concern etched on his face. I stared at them, confusion and fear mingling. I was looking for you. I heard your voice, saw something in the woods." Jamie frowned. "I was attacked by some animal, managed to scare it off and come back here. I've been waiting for you." I looked at Jamie's arm, seeing the bite marks. They looked real, but doubt not at me. "Are you sure you're okay?" I asked. Jamie nodded. "Yeah, I'll be fine. Let's just pack up and get out of here at first light." We spent the night in uneasy silence, the events of the evening hanging over us like a dark cloud. In the morning, just before dawn, as we drove away from Yellowstone, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Jamie was quiet, staring out the window. I glanced at his arm. The wound seemed to have healed remarkably fast, almost as if it had never been there. "Jamie," I said hesitantly, "do you remember what we talked about last week, about our next trip?" Jamie turned to me, a slight smile playing on his lips. "Of course, Alex. We were thinking of going to the beach, right?" I nodded, but my stomach churned. We had never discussed going to the beach. In fact, Jamie hated the ocean. As we drove on, I gripped the steering wheel tighter, the realization dawning on me that the thing sitting next to me might not be Jamie at all. As the car barreled through the night, the thing beside me, wearing Jamie's face, hummed its eerie tune. I caught a glimpse in the rearview mirror, not Jamie, but a twisted, hollow-eyed creature. Panic surged through me. I couldn't let it take me. With a desperate heave, I jerked the steering wheel hard. The car swerved off the road, crashing into a tree with a deafening crunch. Pain shot through me, but I scrambled to unbuckle my seatbelt, shoving the door open. The creature faltered, its form flickering as it struggled to recover from the impact. I didn't hesitate. I stumbled out and ran into the forest, branches clawing at my skin as I plunged deeper into the darkness. Behind me, a guttural snarl echoed, followed by the thud of unnatural footsteps. It was coming for me. My breath ragged, I spotted a rocky outcrop and squeezed into a narrow crevice, pressing myself against the cold stone. The footsteps grew closer, then paused. A low growl rumbled through the air, and I held my breath, certain it could hear my pounding heart. But after an agonizing silence, the sounds retreated. The forest went still. I stayed hidden until dawn's light pierced the trees, then cautiously emerged, battered but alive. The wrecked car sat empty, no sign of Jamie or the creature. With a sinking feeling, I staggered back to the road and eventually flagged down a truck. The driver took me to a ranger station, where I poured out my story. The rangers searched for Jamie, but found only scattered belongings and signs of a struggle at our campsite. Jamie was gone, dead, taken, or something worse, I couldn't know. I returned home, haunted by what I'd seen, compelled to tell anyone who'd listen about the thing in Yellowstone. But it wasn't over. One night, months later, my phone rang. An unknown number. I answered, and Jamie's voice came through, flat and strange. "Alex, I'm lost. Come find me." My stomach dropped. It wasn't Jamie. It was it. The Skinwalker hadn't forgotten me. I hung up, trembling, knowing I'd survive to tell the tale, but wondering how long I'd stay safe from the thing still out there, waiting. And that's the creepy tale from my Yellowstone adventure. What do you think was out there? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you've got your own spooky story, I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a chilling story. Thanks for watching Bedtime Banshee, stay brave and I'll see you in the next one.